Thirsty? I've got you covered.
You want to hang back a little?
Looking for work? If you're looking for work, I need someone to do a job for me. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm looking for someone that is willing to kill people. Are you? That's... Move on, then.
Sorry, got a lot on my mind right now.
Can't chat right now. I'm on duty.
You can't have it both ways. Either we take steps to force the fight.
I don't know much, but I do know ships.
extract on the Starfield particle. We are anomalous in readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board.
Green lights on outer hatch, but we're docked.
I cannot give up. Hold on. You are strong. Concentrate.
I'm trying, Surak, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping. Fragmenting. One of them! You have to get away from me!
No, I will not leave you.
It's pointless! We share this fate! This is our end! The great... No! No! It's happening! Everyone run! I can't stop it! Akira!
What happened? Who did this?
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
But how? My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to restore the power.
Veto. Post-incident log. Something has gone horribly wrong. We were in orbit directly above Dasra, monitoring our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I feel the source came from the city itself. It triggered our graph drive and shoved the Oracle to an... by what I will refer to as vortex phantom. I found I recognized something. Could it be that the energy surge has somehow warped them and warped their minds?
We need to get past these crates somehow.
gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can just... No! They are coming!
Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it's just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to our guidance this month. All of our research will automatically be transferred the moment we are within Dark's range. I pray our work here will not be in vain.
These damn controls! Why will they not respond?
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
Someone, or something, will clean up whatever's left behind.
Power cell connected. Operations for system reboot.
The Vortex Phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong. No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning. Station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer. Incoming transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
Poor Sirak. So close to seeing their efforts realized.
Clean sip there. Let's put this bird on the ground.
Hold very still, and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live.
We are no threat to House Baroon, I promise you.
You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place. But it was lost. All communications...
Indeed it did. The Oracle is perhaps the least of our problems. Voris, I think we need not fear our gas. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Counselor, with due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here.
I do not disagree, and I know that security in whatever small form we can... But you must acknowledge the timing is... curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action. We received the automated transmission, but...
Great Serpent! What's happening? Hear me?
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you, to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you.
What has happened?
Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness. I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Great Serpent, your children cry out to you. Will you not answer us?
Our leader, Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hot. If only we could hear his voice. You could, despite the sightings, none have... Do not toy with me. The serpent.
I heard nothing. Given the gravity of the situation, surely there is no way you would joke about such a thing.
It is no joke. No outsider would know our creed. It is never uttered beyond this city. Truly, you... People of House Varun, hear me! We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine providence, and he will help save us all. Outsider, please. But there are, even in these dark, you will be granted safe passage through dark. You even have my assurance that your compatriot here will also remain unharmed. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done. Excellent. Please, forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Turkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, to avoid the citizens of Dasra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! Lost Temple will have revealed for now, but surely you saw the scared citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. We're still in danger.
Counselor, what is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider is not Serpent himself. Soon, Serpent will.
What is it? Did you see something?
But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised. It has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this. Herald Inaza. I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
So, no husk that walk the serpent's path. To enter this is a path you must walk of your own free will. A lesson. You have not been filled. Then enter, and I shall guide you along the serpent. For this is a journey you must
I have other matters that require my attention, but I will see you soon.
I would like to discuss what happened with the Terrans. I could not help but see the parallels with House Varun. As such, I hesitate to... I am pleased to hear you say this. On that note, I must ask... After all, it would have been understandable to turn the robots against their... Yes, but at times it is hard to see the forest for the trees. Especially in any case. I have found this. One might argue the Terran attack mirrors House Varun's appearance so many years ago. So, it is interesting to view it from this perspective. The Terrans are more violent. But from that lens, one might argue the United Colonies are the most antagonistic of all. I will ruminate on this more later. For now, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me.
path lies before you, but it is up to you to walk.
Before House Faroon, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. Chinang encountered a great serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Faroon was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back. People's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Faroon to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you. The people of House Faroon settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Faroon himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent, and it was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of the shrouding, the great serpent's return. It was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of their place in the universe. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain. Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual.
While none since Jinam had stood before the Great Serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond,
You are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House. Through strength and perseverance, House Varun, I grant you the title of Vindicator. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship mourning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits. All must serve.
I am glad we have a moment. I am having trouble maintaining my composure. Finding myself in Dasra has been overwhelming. Especially a home that you were unsure you would ever return to. I am of course grateful to see my home again. The Great Serpent has always demanded much of us, as individuals, and as the whole of House Varun. But to see what has transpired here, it is hard to believe this is part of any plan. Truly, it is a disaster. I suppose that is true. Regardless, now that we are here, surely you must agree. And I appreciate it. It is an incredible commitment you have made to become one of the promised. Never in my... I am not sure I believe that, but I know we have much to do.
Did you need something? Welcome, Vindicate. You stand before what remains of the High Council. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasko Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope. But you do. We have only seen brief glimpses of him since the incident. But you heard him speak. How can that be taken as anything other than providence? Please, just allow us a moment to explain.
By all means, Malibor. I can't wait to see how you spin this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malibor, do go on.
Anasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. A plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
Something on your mind?